Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders 4. War once again finds its way to the shores of Alqualondë. Blint, the Underdelver, the smug sod, has declared upon us. But little does he know, we know where his capital city is, right here in the underground passage, and we are a stronger rank than him. So, I think it's only appropriate if we try and become Blint's overlord. That seems fun. I quite like the idea, so that's what we're going to do. As for the rest of our diplomatic situations, there is yet one character we have not yet found. But our other prime enemy is, of course, Sauron, the great enemy, the Lord of the Rings. And someone left a great quote, or a great comment. Thank you all, by the way, for your comments. Talking about the dragons and plans and schemes. I have confirmed that Smaug is going to take the second slot on the poll, so there are just two up for debate. And I'm already leaning in one direction, but you'll have to wait to be surprised. The poll's going to go up on the 13th, so just 1 week away. Well, 1 week until the DLC in 3-ish days away. But anyway, back to the important thing. Sauron is going to be our next great enemy, but he is kind of defending Taranon. And the great comment I received is that Sauron has another name. Well, many names. But one was Anatar, the Lord of Gifts. And like his master Morgoth, he was quite good at deceiving, manipulating, and tricking the mortal races. And even others. Ashnag Durbatuluk, Ashknag Gimbatul, Ashnag Thrakatuluk, Ag Burzum Ishikrimbatul. So, it seems appropriate that this has happened, but hopefully Taranon will remain loyal to us, our full-blown military alliance. He is a preserving diplomat, so he doesn't like to break treaties. Meaning that our alliance should supersede anything else. But of course, the AI is known to do what the AI does. Which, we don't know, truly. There's, of course, Igrun von Horstman, who we discovered last time. We're just going to have to straight up beat the crap out of him because he's a strategist warlord, and I expect he's not going to like me. Yeah, we don't get along with Zinch, despite him being my favorite of the four of the Pantheon. Divine Victoria, I hope, is our friend throughout the whole bloody thing. That would be great. We do have some grievances, but that's alright. And we have Thorgrim Grudgebearer, the High King himself, who is doing something. Something. He is in a military alliance with Divine Victoria. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out if we go to war. My guess... Actually, I have no idea. I was going to say my guess is that if he declares on me, Victoria wouldn't join him because we have a full-blown military alliance and we had one first. But the AI might also interpret it as because Divine Victoria never breaks alliances, she will always agree to their declaration, even if it is against another ally. I don't know. I really don't. But in the meantime, let's check out our bank, friends, the Wand of Fire Breath. Don't mind if I do. How are you doing? You've been refreshed as well. Ooh, the bloody edge. This is the two-handed weapon I was thinking about. The King's Blade. Adjacent allies gain honor guard. Well, that seems good. How much do you want for this? 380? Ooh. You don't have a whole lot of gold, my dude. Divine Victoria. Do you have gold? Yes. Not a lot, but some. I should have checked him first before we just bought the Wand of Fire Breath, but I do like the wands. So we'll go ahead and keep it. Can you use it? Sure. This mimics the Fire Dragon's breath, so, yes, it's good. Very good. We'll see if we can get you the King's Blade, but, if we can't, it's not the end of the world. We already have a tier 3. Now, we are at war with Blint, of course, so we're going to start waddling. Are we? Yes, I'd like to clear this, but we don't need to for a while. We'll begin waddling in that direction, and we need to, of course, continue building up our forces. We have a Zephyr Archer in the queue, and we're just going to leave that be. I did receive another comment about taking a look at the special province improvements, and that's something that I feel like I need to continuously try to improve upon, because I largely ignore these. I just love building so many things, you know? But they do not, most of them anyway, don't have a city stability penalty. So usually you can get away with replacing these with things that do, and that will help keep this relatively orderly. So we're going to construct the Sunshine. This gives us $10 income, I love knowledge, and plus 3 knowledge per adjacent research post. And wouldn't you know, if we put it here, we'll get this one, and we'll be able to get this one when we eventually expand into it. Like right now, so I don't forget. And then we'll continue just building the fisheries. We're going to have so many fisheries. It might come to the point where we abandon certain provinces in favor of getting more fisheries, if I can. But anyway, on to the turn. Victoria has constructed a seat of order. I believe that it is impossible to do the magical victory or the expansion victories because you cannot build all 3 province improvements in the same domain. And of course, there will only be one domain, meaning that this seed is all she's got. Same with Sauron, who has constructed the Seed of Shadow. Okay. I was kind of expecting chaos from you, but that's fine. Our scouts are flying. I was hoping for an eagle rather than a thunderbird, but are there... Wait, are there even eagles in this game? Maybe. We'll grab this. Why am I blanking on this? I thought there were. We are trying to uncover the 4th and final player. Excuse me, the 8th and final player. The 4 is too small. We're going to be heading in this direction to make sure we can, when we break this, we can continue clearing that off. Morrigan, dear Morrigan, leads the Grand Armada, which is only going to grow. I'm going to want to have a full 18 stack of ships flying around, and we'll just have Morrigan lead them all. That's fine. Where are you? Like I said, I could tell you who it is, but that would be spoilery. I see a watchtower. It's not that big of a deal, but the outpost has been completed. Why? Ah, yes, we wanted the focus crystal. We could build that, just, you know, for fun. The upkeep is 10 gold, right? For the watchtower. This is me, the work camp? Maybe it's not. Maybe this upkeep is just 10. In which case, this is just a net positive. We have the focus crystals. We also have the rings of binding, giving all heroes +1 defense, +1 resistance, and 10% damage. We just need haste berries to finish off the Imperial Essence, which would be grand. Guided projectiles is ready to go. This eliminates penalties from obscuration. Who are you? Why are you just standing there? I don't know. Spells are ready to cast. Our mana's kind of important. Amplify Mind. You know what? Let's do it. Do we? Hold on. We are 58 orderly. To be harmonious requires 80. Okay. That's a wise off still. A new development skill has been reached? Where are we? I'm going to do that. We're going to gain 2,000 gold. Because now we can go over to our good friend here and buy all of this if we wanted to. But we'll buy the King's Blade. Is this the you can't hit me? Neener. Either way. Oh, I'd love to give it to Morrigan, but... Wait, what? Countered? Oh, right. Yes, our allies, our steadfast friends, have joined us. Gondor and Divine Victoria. stand alongside us in our war against Blint. Will they do anything? I don't know. But they're here. They're here for at least moral support. We are boosting past the Chantry for Solemnia. Fantastic. All is going well. Do we want to trade with you? We sure don't. How about you? No. No. Okay. And now with all this gold, we can boost you out, sure. We'll get a few more in queue. The Sun Shrine is coming up. I'm not going to boost that. That seems ridiculous. And we're going to build the Wizard's Tower. In the next update, they are making a lot of the upgrades in the development tree more expensive, at least early on. So I think building the towers is going to be really important. Like, working that somehow into your opening build is going to be far more vital than it is right now. I mean, probably. I'm just theory crafting. Because, I mean, we just threw away a bunch of Imperium getting gold. I say throw away. It was 2,000 gold. That's a lot of gold. But, things to consider. The Sun Shrine is up giving us 16 knowledge. Why? At the grand square of your city of Alqualondë, a construction fair is taking place. Builders from all across the continent have gathered to marvel at the latest machines and inventions devised by the Falmari Sea Elves. The production methods developed by your people have piqued the interest of many rulers. That is quite lore accurate. How do you wish to commemorate the ingenuity displayed by your Falmari Sea Elves? Gain some gold. Not that important after the Imperium I just spent. We could gain a speech. I like that. Or, I like that as well. This is just a turn and a little bit less of knowledge. Let's get the city stability. For 6 turns, we should be harmonious. Indeed, indeed. Fantastic. Egon von Horstmann has constructed a Seed of Astral. No big deal. We are going to this watchtower. Once we find all the players, I'm going to auto the scouts. I'm tired of zipping around the map and manualing all this. Although, you know, it's not... It's kind of important to know where we want to go. What people are doing. Who's that? And why do they hate me? And how do I see it? I have so many questions. Great. That is so far away. And underground. A terrible combination. Yes, we are returning home so that we can see where we're going as we expand to the south. Go here. Go here. There's no point in me clearing this except for experience, which I do enjoy. Oh, your troops engage the White Wolf and its minions, but they cower in fear rather than put up a fight. Most of them trying to hide while others huddle on the ground. They seem to be begging for mercy through panicked hisses and cries. Do you let the scared White Wolf and other creatures go, or attack them regardless? The elves, of course, were friendly with nature, and so they shall be released. Except spiders. Screw spiders. Someone pointed out when we got this spider that the elves of Arda hated spiders. So, you know, there's that. Hey, Morrigan. Yep. Should we do that fight manually? Nah. I mean, that gold. Ooh, there's a tier 5 here. And still we're crumping. Yeah, sure. Rune leggings. I'll take resistance. Unit starter hit with physical range and magical attacks. I kind of wanted to give that to you. Morrigan has leveled up. And Morrigan is going to go all the way down support tree. Accuracy and crit chance. Don't mind if I do. Of course, Morrigan herself with the Chaos Orb does a respectable amount of damage. But all in due time. Now, I think it's far more likely that the Falmari would be able to summon the Entwined Thrall than they'd be able to summon the Watcher. The Watcher, while a cool unit, is not very elvish. So we're going to do that primarily just so I can wrap it up in like one turn. I'm probably not going to summon it. More research for Alqualondë and our peoples. New development skill is available. This isn't that important for us. That, however, is pretty good. That said, do we need our Imperium for anything? We're going to want that. That's 7 turns out. We're going to want that. That's 4 turns out. Alright, let's get that mana. A new rally has begun. The Swamp Trolls are very powerful. But someone did point out, thank you very much, the trolls were basically bred by Morgoth / Sauron. And so the elves would really, really not like them. The Entwined Scourge, however, let's be friends. These are rats. These are heartlings. I'm assuming those are halflings. Alright, we'll get those. Call it a day. We could use the Entwined Protectors as our frontline. The High Culture doesn't really have good frontliners. I mean, they have the Tier 1 Dawn Defenders, which actually scale quite well, because when you awaken them, they gain +1/+1 defense. But otherwise, it's the Daylight Spears, who are not bad. Don't get me wrong. They're just not shielded. I want that. And you took that from me. If I were an evil sod, where would I be? If I were an evil sod, where would I be? That pickup may be free. We're heading towards this place, which... Oh, there we go, finally. So you are Mariner King Elway of the Falmari Sea Elves. I am not impressed. Tread carefully before I decide that your realm is actually worth conquering. This is Gul'dan. I thought because Ner'zhul was on the poll, I would want Gul'dan to be in as well. Gul'dan was Ner'zhul's disciple. He is known as the Great Deceiver, because he, of course, took control of the first Orcish horde by basically deceiving everybody. He propped Ner'zhul up as a puppet, stole all of his power, made all the orcs drink demon blood to give them strength and bind them to demons. He was a pretty mean guy. And appropriately, he is a militant warlord. Nice. He likes empires that are at war. He likes empires that start wars. He dislikes empires with a weaker military. And he dislikes empires with good relations with free cities. So he's not going to like us. He is, however, military rank 1. Despite that, I'm going to threaten him. I'm not going to declare a rivalry, though. That's too expensive. Okay, everyone has done what they need to do. So, all of our scouts will now auto after you find that for me. Cool. You are probably dead, but if you survive by some minor miracle of the Valar, auto. Baroness Malicia Sherdia of the Free City Pyrrhus Tur greets you with hostility. We goblin overlords at Pyrrhus Tur will fight for our freedom and stand against anyone who dares threaten our free city. Great. You heading here. Sit on the vision for a little bit. We are full hit points. We are going to head to this stack, which is gaining another Zephyr Archer. Morrigan is patrolling the seas, making me proud. Looking for incursions. We have summoned Entwined Thrall. We're now going to Mental Mark. I like that. Actually, hold on. It's a little too late, but... it's Sundered Resistance. That's not great. Well, whatever, it's fine. Wizard Tower level 1 complete, giving us additional Imperium. Do I go for 2? I have the resources to do so right now. The Solar Nexus will also be helpful whenever this buff wears off, providing us with 20 more stability. That's quite a lot. Okay. We'll get the Imperium into the Solar Nexus. Sauron's denouncing Igrim von Horstmann. Now, isn't that an accurate thing that Sauron would do? Yep. Oh! Blint has come from my poor little scouts. What are you doing in the north, Blint? Now remember, whenever you destroy a enemy lord, the ruler of a city, and you take over their capital city, they are defeated. Meaning that in megacities, it is very important that you either keep your lord separated, or, you know, are very, very safe in your decision making. Not for us, though, because we're the best. How are you going to do, Morrigan? Morrigan's doing fine. Ooh, let's retry that. That is painful. I should have leveled her up first, but it's fine. What? What? What was that? What? I have two questions. One, how on earth did the Horned God attack it? That's the first question. This guy only has melee or range attacks. And secondly, why did he attack it? I have no idea. Okay. Well, some things are mysteries. We cannot cast on the first turn, so it is best that we get Star Chains going. Okay, so go this way. Go back here. Go up here. Remember, the ballista ships are benefiting from, or will benefit in a moment, from the Seeker missiles. So we're going to pop that. Starblade strengthened, all well and good. And next turn, we are going to go ahead and... Did I just see the evolve symbol? You don't evolve, right? No, I didn't think so. They have Dormant Seekers, so Dormant Missiles, and they have Amp Arrows. That's amazing. So when we do this button, we not only are going to give spirit damage, but we're going to increase their range by quite a lot. Now, Morrigan, how would you like to contribute to the war effort? By not doing that... No. Click this. Is this not... Oh, it's Twin Awakening. My bad. Now, it is probably best to Warding Bless this. They have so much hit points. 50-50 to insta-kill that. That's pretty... That is quite beautiful. Alright, you can do this. Graze. Is Amp Arrow not bouncing? Go ahead and charge. Now, the penguins are fighters, so they will get multiple hits here. So, what if we blow them up? No. Morrigan. Click. Thank you. She only got 1 hit and dealt 30 damage. The truest of evil. The dire penguin has been distracted. Yes. Good, good. Go ahead and pop that. We can awaken ourselves to give us bonus damage, which I should have done last turn. Good. Good. You can get 70%, so I'll take it. Look at that damage. It's beautiful. I think every naval fleet needs to have... Can we just do half and half? If we're not going to have other champions. Like, if Morrigan's just going to be the Grand Admiral of the Armada, it would make sense for us to do 3 rams and 3 ballista, right? I think so. I believe so. Because these rams are good. Yeah. You challenged the Falmari Armada and lost. Now this is far more terrifying. It might behoove me to pull back. Just a wee bit. That's not the button I want. Well, okay. I wanted to cast this. Yes. Get that and auto explore. I don't know, go this way. Time to auto up. You. That looks like it's protected. Now you auto. You can move no further. Just chill for a turn. Mental mark is complete. And now we can get a tier 3 tome. Now, I mentioned last time about doing some side research, or I suppose it's back research at this point, to get the Glade Runner. But I don't think I would like to. Instead, I want the Tome of Vigor. But do I do this first or this one first? Shall we get Terramancy? This opens up our expansion options, which is the main reason I'm thinking about it. But then we can get the Stone Spirits. Calling upon the spirits of... Now, the Falmari didn't really make use of the Earth, but they were still, at the end of the day, elves. And the Earth would still kind of respond to them. The whole point of Vigor, I wouldn't go too crazy on it, but I would like it to... I'm just going to get it so I can show you.
The unbridled power of the herd thundering over the plain. The sheer strength of the mighty bear as it closes in upon its prey. Hear the primal music that beats in the sinews and bones of beasts. Then you will be able to harness it and strengthen your pack with the force of nature itself.
So of course, super growth is always good. And I do feel like the Falmari, being one of the ancient elves, Olwe was, of course, one of the firstborn, would have super growth. Or, you know, be large and tall and great. But what I really wanted from this is summon greater animal. And the reason I wanted this is because this changes depending on where you click it. And you can go to the Age of Wonders 4 database website, and it will show you the chances of what you can get. And if you click it on water, you get some very fancy beasts. We can even do empowered, so I guess I want all of this. But we're going to lock greater animal for now and take super growth. Because the problem is our mana upkeep is getting a little out of hand. We have also constructed the nature, or unlocked, the Seed of Nature Affinity, which I am going to pick up. This will reduce the time of researching nature spells, of which we will do many. I'm just going to put it here. Getting rid of all of our farms pro strat. We have a work camp, so we can go ahead and annex. And the plan was to annex this just for all this stuff. Although, draft and growth is worthless for the outposts. So maybe just grab the gold mine here. It's still 5 gold. Morrigan has leveled up. Morrigan is going to get... this is... yeah, it's evasion reduction. Spur to action. Out of the Ruler was denounced. Sauron's denouncing Victoria. I will not be deceived. Traitor. You're still very expensive. We got our stone back. So, it's not worth fighting that. We might be able to get this, though. That could be fun. Oh, it looks like I can't put it anywhere. So we have to put it, of course, have to, I say, in Alqualondë. There you go. Fantastic. We are not going to do that. Blint and Sauron are allies. Of course they are. Of course. Negotiations have succeeded. You are well on your way, Solemnia. Vassalage in 6 turns. Fantastic. Just out of curiosity. Oh. That could be good, but we'll wait, we'll wait. We'll wait until 1, we have more money, and 2, it's a better deal for us. Now here's the question. Do you think Sauron was deceived, or, excuse me, do you think Blint was deceived by Sauron? Or do you think Blint truly knows what he's signing up for? Because honestly, I think it could go either way. Morrigan is going to return home. Yeah, that's not worth doing that. This is worth absorbing. So I guess we move in that direction. Another Zephyr Archer has joined the fray. I'm not going to put them together again. We want to move. You have also made it. Fantastic. Good, good. We're going to chill here for a turn. I guess I don't have to. We can get moving. There you go. New Empire development skill is available, and it is the Expansive Reach. I do want this. Oh, we also have the teleporter infrastructure. And this. Now, you might think that teleporter infrastructure isn't good on a megacities map because you don't have multiple cities to teleport between two. However, you can turn outposts into teleporters. Or, you know, build one on top of it. So that is not quite true. And we are going to get teleporter infrastructure, but I don't think I'm going to get it now. Defensive pact between... okay. Rivalry between Gul'dan and Divine Victoria. Friendship between Thorgrim and Gondor. I was complimented by Divine Victoria. Of course I was. She is our friend. I still haven't equipped that. Currently I don't need anything. But our mana is negative, which we do have to go ahead and investigate. It is on Forge. Actually, can we put this right here? That might be the play. I want to keep making stuff. But because of our spells, even if I make a basic unit, it's going to have mana upkeep because of our enchantments. Let's see what we're looking on here. We'll turn off Wayfinder. I was complimented. Thanks, Divine Victoria. A full-blown military alliance has been made between Gondor and the Chantry. Well done. Gul'dan has denounced Ygritte. You're not doing that whole deception thing very well. Okay. A war has begun between Blint and Thorgrim. Okay. Yes, flourishing vassal, well done. I was insulted again. Thanks, Gul'dan. Alright, let us end the turn. Our scouts are off doing something. So when you auto-export the scouts, they just kind of start opening up the map. But they'll try their best to grab pickups if they're nearby. Obviously not if they are being sat on. And sometimes they get confused if there's like a player domain in the way. Because they'll try not to trespass, right? But sometimes they can't help themselves. Alright, we're expanding towards this. We want the Firestone. Morrigan. She's going to go here to grab this. Oh, I guess she didn't have to. Oh, and now she's one tile short of that. Oh, I'm sorry, Morrigan. Moving through the swamp blows. It is literally faster for me to do this on water. Which is what I should do because you have to go around this stupid mountain anyway. Zephyr Archer. How's this army coming along? 1, 4, 5. So we're 1 unit short. We can summon in a Rager or something. Super growth is complete. Let's get summon Greater Animal. Again, I don't have the mana to support this right now. But I do want... I believe it's Krakens. So tier 4 units, which is pretty spooky. And Nimu that it spawns, which I think are mermaids. We need 1 more unit. It wouldn't hurt to get an Awakener because of the Twin Awakening. You can always use a spell, but sometimes you don't want to use a spell. Although we also do want a frontline. Sauron falsely denounced me. Raise of hands. Who is surprised? I could denounce you back. So we have equal grievances pretty much. Good job. Treaty has expired. What were we doing? Ah, that's where our mana was going. Unfortunately, I don't have the mana to support that, and I don't exactly have the gold to support this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I love knowledge. Everyone hates Ygritte. Yeah, Victoria has crossed you. That's too bad. Ygritte's just looking for a friend, you know? He's not doing that whole Tzeentchian deception thing very well. Oh, hi. Duke Pellinir, in relation to Pellinor, de Grants of the Free City Harpenden is enthused about meeting you for the first time. Well met, Mariner King Olwe. We heard great things about you. We channeling Heartlings hope our humble Free City can learn from you. Well, this is strange. Now, if I were to guess, the Falmari elves would not particularly like an undead city of shadow. However, they're tier 4, and they'd be better under my guidance. Right? Yes, the answer is yes. We'll guide them and make sure they don't do anything against the will of Eru Ilúvatar. Who is, of course, the equivalent of God, basically, in Lord of the Rings lore. Fun fact, Eru Ilúvatar has not meddled in the physical world often. I believe only twice. And I can't remember the first time. Was it just when things are being created by Eru Ilúvatar's thoughts? The second time, though, is when Gollum tripped after he stole the One Ring from Frodo in Mount Doom. He didn't just trip. Ilúvatar gave him a little nudge. Fun fact. A newly found cult has become very popular among the general populace in your city of Alqualondë. They preach in your name, as they should. Followers of this cult have spread across the city into nearly every industry of the town. The cult preaches a doctrine of hard work and selflessness. Appropriate. The whole movement makes your citizenry very productive. Instead of hoarding their wealth, they seek to share their abundance out of gratitude to you and because of your benevolence. The children of the Mariner King seek your blessing as they assemble to celebrate their zeal. Now, I think this is happening because we're good. We're not like majorly good, but we're still good. And this isn't too inappropriate for the lore. The Falmari had two leaders, Elwë and Olwë, who were brothers. And sometimes while they were, chilling out on Middle-earth before they left, Elwë disappeared. And it was Olwë and a number of the elves who eventually continued the great journey and made their way to Aemon. So them liking Olwë is very appropriate. We gain additional gold per turn. We gain a heck of a lot of production, which is of course what we should select. Oh, knowledge. Or lots of food. Or good boy points. Ooh. I think my brain is thinking of any way to justify the knowledge selection. And I've done it. Now, production, I think, is the most appropriate. Of course. We are Materium. Sort of. Mostly. The Falmari, known, of course, for their construction. But we have learned from the first kinslaying. And now we seek greater knowledge to defend ourselves from the aggression of Blint. And eventually, the great enemy himself, who has come to our doorstep. So we're going to be blowing through some of our knowledge, which feels good. Gul'dan has built the Seed of Chaos. I'm not surprised. I wonder if the AI will change those. Or if they'll just be like, yep. We have the seeds. We did the thing. Morrigan, please return to our territory. For mucho healing. Can you reach this? You can. Fantastic. Look at our ability to move on water. It's so good. It's so weird. But it's so good. An outpost has been besieged. Oh dear. Blint himself is here. Do we turn around? I can't go through the water. He's besieging it from the coast. That's very strange. Ooh. So what we could do, we have two options here. One, I could just turn around. We just make the long trek back again. 3, we press on. We delete this, or, overtake it. We go underground and attack his capital city and see if he dares to respond. Option 2 is we grab the teleporter infrastructure, get a teleporter up and running in our city, probably here in this quarry, unfortunately. And then turn this into a teleporter to make sure that this doesn't fall. We can even build stone walls here. Not great, but I do not want to lose the Father Oak. That is a big boy wonder. And it's mine. Divine Victoria would like a friendship with Gondor. I would too, if it wasn't so bloody expensive. Now, I believe this actually finishes my thing, so it's worth me buying, if I can. Where are we, this button? Yes. Normally, I wouldn't buy this, I don't think. But they only want 100G. It finishes my collection, giving me plus 10 Imperium per turn. Fantastic. It is hashtag worth it. Oh, look. Divine Victoria is going to lose out to us yet again. Sorry, lady. We could even start this trade for bonus food to grow faster. You know that question of where does the food go? Don't have to ask it this time. I want to build stuff. But I'm afraid I can't right now. I wonder how hindered the AI are. Because, of course, on brutal difficulty, or, you know, very hard, which is the individual AI difficulty, the AI gets some economic cheats, and I don't know exactly what those are. I don't know if it's just, hey, you have a bonus, a flat bonus income, or a bonus income per thing you have, or a percentage-based income. I don't know. I haven't the faintest clue. But depending on what that answer is, quite greatly changes how affected the AI is by this effect. Now, I'm debating, does Morrigan remain within our territory? I think she does. Actually, you can go this way and start clearing the stuff. I was insulted? Well, well, well. It looks like the line is being drawn. 6 gold for 14 production? You better believe I'm taking that deal. Seems like the lines are all being drawn. Our friends, Gondor and the Chantry, our enemies, Blint, Sauron, Gul'dan, and Ygritte. And Thorgrim's kind of a question mark. Like, he might be our friend. He might not be our friend. I need to build an outpost here. I just made... My income just jumped. Hey, Morrigan. You could build this outpost for me? That'd be great, thanks. Wait, why am I building an outpost here? I'm about to annex it. Mother trucker. Sometimes I'm just so silly. Who are you? No one. Remain within yet. My domain. What's the word I'm trying to find? Continuance. I say it every time and my brain's just... Don't know what the word is anymore. Let's get the monolith. We need mana. And we need it yesterday. Our income across the board has gone up. Oh, we are merchandising. That's why our gold jumped. Outpost has been captured by Blint. Rude boy. We're going to lose his focus crystal, which is going to suck. But we have the super growth ready to go. Remember, race transformations do not have an upkeep cost, so we can pull as many of these as we want. We are big boys now. Empire development skill, we want Siege Masters. This is going to give us an additional Siege project, and Siege projects will be 25% cheaper. Do we want this? Ooh. Ooh, that's going to be good. I think we chill, though. Gul'dan has crossed you. Let it be known that Sauron has crossed me. Fantastic. Are you going for it, Blint? Are you going for my tree? I can't rush this. That's my tree. The Falmari basked under the light of the twin trees. You better not screw this over for me. I mean, we're going to kill him anyway, but... He's either doing two things. One, he's going to assault that outpost and take the tree from me. Two, he's trying to run back to protect his city because he sees me coming from his outpost. Place your bets now. Hey, Morrigan. I'm sorry, I'm foolish. Please return. Ooh. You have fairies. But you know what, Blint? That's not going to save you. Can I take this? I can. Let us begin. We'll even headlong assault. I'm that confident. Yeah, we can put this here so we can take the silver pond. You only have stone walls. We'll do that. And we're at 25. I can't get to 40, so we'll just harass. Actually, I don't need to do that. No. Give me the onagers. It was cheaper the other way, but we're here for efficiency. Are you within Yes, you're within the domain. There's a storm giant here. Rock giant, excuse me. Frenzying focus is good to go. Astral, do I do this? I don't think I do. Like, don't get me wrong. I want to do this, but I feel like this isn't appropriate. Unless we do a little bit of more all-say blaming. Yes. I think we do. I'll say, the mire that we befriended has infused us with the power of the astral sea. It has the word sea in it. We did lose one of our focus crystals. The effect doesn't stack, but I believe the income does. So that's worth mentioning. We also somehow got a tranquility pool, which means we now gain additional knowledge and mana per mana resource node, of which we have one? Uno? Grab that if we want to. And we have one. New skill is this. We were debating on whether we want this, and I don't think we do. Do we want... I mean, we do want siege specialization. So we're going to get it so I don't forget, because I will. We all know this. Gul'dan has crossed you. Fantastic. We are now vassal with Solemnia, which I think will upset the Chantry. Sauron has crossed you. Fantastic. You fabricated this against me? What a rude boy. Rude boy. Rude boy. Gul'dan has crossed Sauron as well. Great. I believe our stone cities our stone walls are up, so that's at least 40 now that he has to get through. Took my watchtower. He is, in fact, assaulting this. He doesn't seem particularly bothered about this. So I think the way this is going to have to be played. We are going to take this outpost, and by take, I mean... No, we're taking it for the silver bond. We're going to take this outpost. Mostly for the Imperium. Man, this would have been great to have in my domain. I wonder if I can actually creep up this far. That would be hilarious, but it's going to be a while. What we're going to do... Destroy this outpost, of course. Next turn it dies. Then, you haven't cleared it? What the? Why did you build this? Maybe I want this more. This is a lot of Ooh, that's a lot. Right, it's a Cosmoflux. I'm like, wait a minute. So this right here is 20, 30 mana and 20 research. That is hella worth it. And I can always just build another one too. We're spending a lot of time here. Alright, we're blaming Alsay for this. And now we're going to go ahead and take the Tome of Transmutaromancy. That one. We're doing this one.
Ignore the middling mages who seek to raise the dead or harness lightning and fire to hurl at you. These fools know not the power resting beneath their own feet. But they will. In the final moments of their insignificant existences, when you bury them beneath a mountain and rend the land beneath their cities.
All in order to defend Alqualondë. Now, of course, the main reason I think everyone should get this, depending on the map you're playing on, is to remove mountains. That's it. I do personally feel like that should be a land development, an empire development skill, the ability to remove mountains, but because it's not, we gotta deal with the hand we were struck. Now, I'm going to lock this, and we're going to grab Seismic Shock. And this is more of a strategic decision. Crushing Earth is also quite good, but with Seismic Shock, we can deal AoE damage and slow people. And if people are slowed, that's more time for our archers to do archer things. And we instantly completed it because we're the best. Let's grab the Earth Shatter, which was reduced even further. Fantastic. This outpost has been besieged, but it's going to take them 4 turns because the AI is terrible. We're now going to grab this, and it's going to be... We have 2 outposts. Let's get a conduit. Oh, you survived. That is awkward. So whenever you run from a battle, there is a 40% chance that the scout will survive and just reappear in our capital city. And awkwardly enough, he's on his horse, on his mounted animation, while being on top of a bird that should be carrying him. So that's funny. I guess we can keep you around to go scout this stuff out. Okay. I can't move you, though, so I'm not sure why I was brought here. We have reached the next rank. This is free if I want it, but I can't say I do. Spelljammers are good, but I don't foresee being attacked. Which, yes, is a little greedy. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and grab the Apex Wizard Tower because we have the economy to support it right now. We have lost control of that province. Fireforged Stone grabbed, of course. Let us... Do I dare? Let's get Frenzy up. This will make it more worth it for us to build Awakeners instead of just building more Archers. Variety is the spice of life, my friends. We need more mana for Astral Blood. That's fine. I am going to summon 1 greater animal to show you what it is. Rally of Lieges stuff. This is okay. If we get more wonders, I'll take that. But for now, we're not really doing Rally of Lieges things. Victoria has crossed you. Fantastic. Please cross him more, Victoria. I'm 100% down. What was that sound? I don't know. We are so close to being able to cast this. Now, I believe the Kraken is tier 4, so it will have a minor Imperium upkeep. And I believe the Nimue is tier 3. I honestly don't even know what a Nimue is. Duke Pellinir de Grants of Harpenden approaches you with his jaw set. We can see it. We of Harpenden have a long and bloody history with Pyrrhus Tur. The rivalry between our cities started generations ago for reasons that even I do not know. Yet any attempt at peace has resulted in treachery and more bloodshed. I feared it would never end, but with a mariner king like you on our side, no one will dare cross us ever again. Will you take down Pyrrhus Tur so we of Harpenden will no longer be released? Harassed? No! I decree that you both shall be united as friends under my protection instead. Enough blood has been spilt during the first kinslaying. There is no need for more. Thorogrim has constructed the seed. All well and good. You are heading this way to explore. The siege is ready to go. This is probably an auto. Probably. Oh. Oh, let's do it. The AI killed my Wind Ranger. Now, who would like it to bet that the AI saw the Wind Ranger was a charge unit and just tossed it in there all willy-nilly? I'd be willing to bet that. Sorry, I had to make sure the recording was okay. Just clicked out for a second. Alrighty. You have a lot of options, Olwe. Let's summon an elemental. Now, because this is not a city battle, they are probably gonna come out to face me. I 100%. We're not gonna do AoE buffs here. Let's not kid ourselves. There won't be any, like, ballista or turrets or any of that crap. So, we can position appropriately. I awaken them because we're going to cast an awaken on this. Remember, Morrigan is our only Wizard King, so we do not have the refresh ability. We have our 2 new units, the Entwined Scourge, a very fancy looking battle mage, and the Entwined Protector, a pretty fancy frontliner. 7 defense on this bad boy. Also has healing sap. Do you have the dormant thingamabob? You do. Cool, so it's worth awakening you. And you should have something too, right? Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. I just knew it was something. Cool. Might be able to spread the awakening love. Just a wee bit. I've also decided that I'm going to spawn that thing in the army. This one. Yes, shoot me all you like. Alright, get this guy going. You... Ah, can't quite reach that. Alright, that's fine. There's a major change coming. I spawned a spider. What can she do? Spawn more spiders! There's a major change coming in the next patch where units that are spawned in combat like this, they only last for a couple of turns. So, get your abuse in now while you still can, because it's coming to an end. But don't worry, until then. Until then. I never gave you the weapon. It's so terrible. I don't want my lord to go up there. Or my brave champion. My hero. Let's awaken you, I guess. This was summoned. We're just going to run it down. This iron golem is real. So we can try and entwine this guy. Makes it so he can't move. Let's entwine this guy instead. Nice. He also takes damage. You can just shoot the crap out of this. Oh, it's out of amp arrow range. Wow. Damage not impressive. But remember, these are Materium. So, you can retreat. That's some bullshit. This is Blint's army. I cannot believe you get a shot from there. I'll take it. You go there and defend my archer with your life. You get shots from here too? Oh my goodness. You know what the worst part is? Oh no, okay. The reason they're even getting shots is because they're legends. So at legend they get, hello? Can I not see it here? Guess not. They get Eagle Eye, which gives them additional range. So, these archers have a +3 range right now. Isn't that insanity? Yes. The answer is yes. Oh, we could heal. Yeah, sure, why not? That's their cool little special ability. We have the Awakener. The Awakener is not quite as cool. She only has +1 range from being awakened. I should have gone into defense mode here. But you can. We're defending... Well, should have gone here and done it so I could defend these two. Because those are the 2 real units. Alright. Let's see what the AI does. Silly Industrious being all bloody defensive. Oh no, my summon stone giant. Now, even though they are nerfing this, and don't get it twisted, it deserves to be nerfed. It's still good. Because, you know, It hasn't been 3 turns yet. This is the 3rd turn. So they would disappear after this turn. Which is wild to think about. And you can even hold it if you want to. You know, not pop it yet. Keep it in your pocket until it's time. You could just climb the wall, I guess. That's fine. Alright, how do I blow this guy up? Where's my... There he is. With my lord. Who can teleport if he wants to? Anyone need to be awakened? You're awakened. You're awakened. You're awakened. You guys aren't awakened. Can I reach you from here? I can. Fantastic. Oh, look at that damage. This is a tier 1 bow, by the way. Beautiful. It's marvelous. You need to be awakened. Very good. I'm gonna hit my own friend, but I don't care. And I, of course, should have done that before I did anything else. But it is what it is. I like how the stone spear is dying without me even hitting it. Yep. Huh? And just learned. The amplified arrows will just go to a new target if it doesn't have another one. You guys are slowed. That's fine. No big deal. Go behind that rock. Do I shoot in? Wow. It's beautiful. Marvelous. Good. Can I shoot this again? No. Did I ever use this one? No. Silly me. Whee. Aw. Bunch of grazes. Poppycock. Bunk. Why did you get strengthened for that? Oh, you have frenzy. Yes, the spirit has frenzy. I knew that. Of course it has frenzy. Why wouldn't it have frenzy? I have no idea. We have 1 archer left. Can you shoot this? Oh, of course you can. Wasn't particularly impressive, but I shot them. I showed them what's what. I believe that attack does the most damage in the center and then less damage around it. Joke's on you, that unit wasn't even real. Just like this one that you're attacking. Yeah, fair and balanced. This is good. I like this. I like this a lot. Let me read this text real quick. Not you. Not you. Yeah, main damage to the central target and then 50% to adjacent targets. That. And that. Bunk, 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 bunk. That's the unit I'll be summoning in. We'll be calling to the earth to help us gain our revenge. And it, of course, shall answer. Well, webs are still strong, but... Well, I guess you can always answer yes on that now, huh? Because of immortals. That was so much cleaner. Alright, we are actually going to take this outpost. Because... New production. I don't believe that production goes to my city. So... Wait, does this accept outposts? No. 250 Imperium for 1 pop. It doesn't seem worth it. And again, I'm not going to do this for... Well, I can't right now. But also because I don't like spawning random crap. Because it will eventually dock your income. Your troops engage the dire penguin and its minions, but they cower in fear rather than putting up a fight. Now, the dire penguin is the truest, the greatest of evils, but we are not. And so we shall permit the animals to leave. Is this in the same domain? Oh, it's not. Darn. I should check that first. This is still plus 20, plus 10. So it's actually worth more than this one. But we can also put down another thing. We can tap into that. We can do a lot of stuff. I could go straight into it with our Lord, which I'm going to. After traveling some distance in the hot midday sun, you head toward a wellspring, expecting refreshment. Despite the heat of the day, the wellspring is frozen solid. Upon its surface, it's a family of ducks frozen in ice. A woman crowned in glittering icicles glides closer over the frozen waters. Ice spreads from beneath her icy bare feet. She gingerly caresses the frozen animals before her head snaps toward you. Warm blood disturbs my tranquil lake. She smiles coldly as ice creatures rise from the pristine snow. Come, embrace the White Witch and be preserved. Nope. As the AI do. AI claims a very solid, convincing dub. Those are just tier 1s and tier 2s, no big deal. As the sun melts the last of the ice, the sound of quacking returns to the spring. The White Witch fades, her voice a faint, cool breeze. I am but a remnant of the queen who once ruled here. She raided the warm lands, preserving all life in ice. Frozen markers lead to her treasure vault, but now they melt. You notice in the last traces of ice there is some kind of map, detailing the hiding place of the lost treasure. No time to delay. My secrets melt away. The fast-melting symbols are nearly gone. So we gain city stability. We can choose to gain gold. We can gain a frost shield. Very cool. We can gain some mana, which I am in desperate need of, or we can gain additional city stability. I believe this is enough to get us to Harmonious. So we're going to go ahead and grab the mana, doubling our current mana. And I just remembered, just now, just came to me, the King's Blade. Now, I actually wonder if this is better. It is 1 more damage, and of course we have Honor. That is pretty good, huh? That's pretty good. We'll see if we missed the lifesteal. I don't think we will. I also never gave this to anybody. What are you wearing, my Mariner King? My champion. Teleporting's good. But we're going to take this. Now we can have Archer offs and win. Almost guaranteed. Once we convert this, we'll grab the Silver Pawn. I'm going to build an outpost here. I have made a decision. We construct it. So this one grabs that one. This outpost grabs that. Or not. So it can't be adjacent. Which means... Oh, fudge. No one can reach it. Okay, we want to raise this. Then we raise that. We put the outpost down where I said I was, right here. Grab that, and then we can put one down over here or something and grab that. There's all these bloody restrictions. What are you standing on? Fish. I mean, I'll use that. Yeah, eventually. Earth Shatter has been complete. Sure. Now, this is the Summon Greater Animal. We could use this to, you know, support our front line. Like, if I put it here, we'll probably get an Ice Spider Matriarch. But we used a lot of spiders. We used a lot of animals in the previous playthrough. So I'm not going to. Instead, this will be an army of animals to support our Grand Admiral. And we got a Kraken. The mythical units 120, 4 and 4. Melee strength. Wow, 20 damage against naval units. Too bad the AI doesn't really make them from what I've seen. And Tentacle Vortex. Deals damage to adjacent enemies. Enemies that are 2 hexes away sustain half the damage but are pulled toward this unit. Oh, interesting. Attempts to submerge a naval unit to kill it. To lower the target's hit points. Wait. When it says naval unit, does it mean anything that's embarked? And not just like ships and stuff? In which case, that would be really good. Nice. This costs us 22 mana and 3 Imperium per turn. But having one of them, you know, pretty good. Pretty good. We are also going to give it to Morrigan's army. She is the Grand Admiral of our armada. But, come on. She needs a Kraken. Also, this will give over all of her support skills. So, it's going to do all that. Well, I was too far up. I need to go down one. But you get the point. It's going to do all that. New development? Is it this one? No, we saw that one. That one? I don't know. Egrim von Horstmann has crossed Thorgrim. I was complimented. Speaking of being complimented. The Boots of Freedom. The Boots of America. And the Ring of Deflection. Take the boots, sure. Now, we're getting to the point where we may want to be thinking about another hero. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to grab the Bloody Edge for like a charge-based hero. Okay. Let's see if we can sell some of our stuff. Like that. Fantastic, thank you. That just paid for all the stuff. Almost exactly, 60 gold short. Divine Victoria. My dear friend, what do you get? Oh my. The Wand of Resurrection. That seems good. That seems good indeed. I don't think Is this a tier 3 shield? So in the Stranger's playthrough, I justified using this as the Stranger would do anything to achieve the greater good. I don't think the Elves would do similarly. So we're just going to leave it there. It's fine. We have our spiked shield. As for this Wand of Resurrection, you're fully juiced, so I don't want to un-you. But this is way better than the Rod of Wasting Dead. Infinitely better. We have some really good items. We'll give the Boots of Freedom to you as well. I was insulted. The great enemy continues to insult me. He knows that we know. So he's not even going to bother attempting to deceive us. Thorgrim, however, insulting me is a little bit of a question mark. The war has ended. Oh, yeah. How are you doing anyway? Ooh. Ooh. Blint, shall I take from you another thing? I would quite like that. To steal from you something you desire. Now, I don't have to go too crazy. I could just wait. Because once Blint is just... Well, if I make... If I become Blint's overlord, they're still going to be his pawn. So I do think we... Do I let this go through? Sure. We'll draw the stone from Solemnia. We'll give this to you. And we will get ready to boost. Hopefully we can beat out Blint. Yes, we've been invaded. We are about to be breached. Final turn, team. The Huanmao. Guild Mistress Vivian Rocknose of the Free City Silver Fence greets you with some curiosity. Legendary always, it is rare for Silverfence to meet an ascended champion like yourself. Nevertheless, we ask that you respect the territory and independence of the Silver Fence. Now, these guys are only tier 2. But we are, in fact, going to get on that. Nice. Our scouts are doing work. Look at our little scout here. Wow. You're making me proud, little scout. Who would have guessed? Advanced Seafarer coming in big time in the underground. Well done. Hey, look, the Chantry. Oh, yeah, we share vision with the Chantry, don't we? So everything we find, the Chantry finds. Interesting. All right. Move this here. Raise. Means I have to wait here. Ugh. Ugh. That's unfortunate. This should be an easy fight. Oof. I'm just gonna take it, it's fine. We have to wait anyway, there's really no reason for me not to. I wish I could press that button. That means our brave lord and champion. I mean, where are we gonna make this? Probably right here. Yeah. Let's clear this out. See how we do. Easy. Easy game, easy life. Magic missile on. No big deal. And I guess we can start looking over here. See what we can see. We could go bop this to get the boost to our free city relations. We could. I feel strongly about that, but should we go see what the Kraken looks like? Let's try it. Let's try it. I have to answer a question anyway. So the Kraken deals bonus damage to naval units. Here's the question. Do you count? You do. Well, well, well. Good. 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 Put Morrigan in the center. Nope, don't do that. Put you here. I should have, yes, this way. He actually could fit here in this little formation that we're doing. But, it's fine. Remember, we're doing this for 2 reasons. Reason 1, when I click the correct person, is Mana Unchained, giving us Strengthen and Star Blades. And the other reason is next turn, when we cast Awaken Inner Radiance. That one. You think I know which button it is by now, but whatever. Do you also? You also get Eagle Eye. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. All right. Let's see what we need to do. A 70% chance to delete. Let's take it. Nailed it. A 70% chance. Double graze, but that's okay. It wasn't bad. Well done. Well done. Do I need to overchannel? Probably not. In fact, you know what we could do? Spur to action. Which will give us more 70s to whiff on. 1 graze, I'll take that. Alright, now we go in. And we Tentacle Vortex. Yeah. Now, if I go here and stand here, I tie these guys up. But I kind of want to charge this guy because he is actually weakened by losing models. Like that. Great. And we get 1 ram ship that can go this way. Fantastic. Kill that. We are a menace on the ocean. As the Falmari bloody well should be. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, you healed. How quaint. They tried to sap my strength, but I just removed all my strength in from Starblades, so we were insulated from that particular threat. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I don't think amplified arrows, the bouncing from amp arrows, is working with ships, but that's okay. We don't need it. 69, and nice. Nice. And Morrigan. Kill those. 40 damage. And the Kraken can get the final kill. Congratulations, team. Morrigan, our Grand Admiral of the Armada, now rules the sea. Nothing can stop her. Speaking of not stopping her, how can I make the Kraken even better? Mind control immunity is a good way to start. Marks is okay. I like the defense. Let's get defense training. +1/+1. You know what? Morrigan can see too. Yeah, that works. Grab some runic leggings. Well done, well done. I'm satisfied. Ooh, what's this? This is moved. I am gonna... I'll crump it, sure. We have 2 turns. Oh. Do you dare, Gul'dan? That'd be cleaner if I thought it, but it's okay. It's Gul'dan himself. Now, the orcs weren't particularly well known for their ship-sailing capabilities, but there was an ocean in Draenor. So... Why is his army split? Oh, because they died. Fair enough. Fair enough. Stay there. Wizard Tower Apex has been completed. We don't have any more special province improvements that I'm too... This wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be great. If we just have a basic conduit, which we do, I'll just put it over. That's fine. That conduit is providing -5 city stability, and that one, the Resonance Fields, are not. That's really all it comes down to. Now, before we begin... I do kind of want... Before we begin this war, I think we should begin constructing the prison cells and the crypts. I think that's what we should do. And, because we're going to be summoning in a stone spirit, eventually for this army, I think we continue building the fleet. So we'll take 2 rams, and that's all I can afford. The hero has leveled up. Morrigan, the Grand Admiral. Did I not take? No, I did. She leveled up again. Fantastic. Let's get Animal Handler. Sure. And Flanker... I mean, oh, you know. If the Krakens do the spinny thingy and it throws people around, she might actually get a chance to use that. And she has no ring currently, so why not? All the way. Our king was leveled up. Ooh. A chance for an archer to inflict immobilize so people can't run him down? Why, don't mind if I do. Our brave hero. Wouldn't mind Sundering Strikes, but I think it's time, now that you are leading your own force, you begin buffing your own force. And you have your level 10 signature skill. Another restoration. Now, if I were being tryhard, if we were ignoring the role-playing situation, I would 112% select Demon Step. Without question. But that is not something the elves would do. Elves that were corrupted by demonic or dark forces in Lord of the Rings all devolved into the first goblins or thing. So we're going to do that. In fact, we're going to go ahead and do Mana Unchained once again. We're going to lean into the fact that Ulse is blessing us with astral blood. You know, I'm tying it all together. Is my excuses for selecting this paying off yet? Because that's what I'm doing. The Chantry is trying to catch up to it, but she is failing. How's this doing? Excuse me. That's not what I wanted. You have a grudge with Gul'dan. Fantastic. Further invasions by Blint. Yeah, that's to be expected. So what do you do for me again? So all in all, the economic benefits of the Father Oak are not great. You know, with the outpost here. You really want this inside of a city. But we'll no longer be able to get any Entwined Protectors and Entwined Scourges. Not that we can right now, but you know what I mean, when the thing refreshes. We'll have to get this back in time. Is what I would say, but if we Overlord Blint, I can't. Unless we take this before then. Complications. Anyway, things to think about. I think that is it for today. Well, we started on the new turn. Shall we end our turn? See the consequences of our actions? Let's do it. Let's do it. Then I'll have all those notifications to remind me about what we were doing. Although I'm going to record the next episode kind of ahead of time, because I'm kind of behind, which is why this episode was a little late. My apologies. But I had stuff to do. And I slept for like 12 hours. Yay, hibernating! That combination is not great for keeping a schedule. Looks like this outpost has fallen with ease, which is unsurprising. There is no defenders. Wait, that's it? It's my turn? Oh, okay. That's fine. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Next time, Blint, the Underdelver, Blint, the aggressive, who's slowly improving us, is going to fall to the might of the Falmari, who have grown strong enough to prevent yet another kin slaying. Although who's the kins of moles? Bah humbug. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And if you would like to stay up to date with the campaign channel, feel free to join the Discord in the description down below. And I will see you next time for the conclusion of our war, one way or another. Bye!